High Court dismisses petition filed by Celestra Infrastructure Trust against Whitty International School, Malad. Gujarat Government Medical College teachers go on strike. Mr. Vilas Kenia, CEO of Ankarwala Education Academy, passes away. 296 students of IIT Jodhpur tested COVID positive since February. UPPSC PCS Prelims 2021 postponed due to rise in COVID-19 cases. Class 10 exam cancellation leaves students and parents in dilemma over career choice. Karnataka Examinations Authority postpones CET 2021 due to surge in COVID-19 cases. IIT Ropar and Dassault to provide paid online internship program for design and engineering students. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sanya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: Bombay High Court has dismissed the petition filed by Celestra Infrastructure Trust against Whitty International School, Malad. It allowed the petition filed by the school and granted release against Celestra. The Honorable Court pointed out that Celestra had no prima facie case against the school, and the Celestra had no explanation to various undertakings issued by them to the school for investing a total sum of Rs 97 crores. The dispute arose between the parties when Celestra defaulted in its commitment to infuse balance of 51 crores even after 4 years of the transaction. Celestra had tried to escape its commitments citing CEBI guidelines, and the same was rejected by the Honorable Court, stating that it seemed like it was making a virtue of its own sins of omission. The court further observed that it is unclear to what is sought to be achieved by Celestra by terminating the school lease, and the same is prima facie contrived. Celestra acquired 51% stake in our real estate by giving us false promises and undertakings. They have misinterpreted the facts and deceitfully acquired controlling stake in our property with an intention to usurp our property. Justice has prevailed. The lies propagated by Celestra lie exposed after this order, said Dr. Vinay Jain, managing trustee of the school. Celestra has also been restrained from acting against the interests of Dr. Vinay Jain in the company. The court also passed an order for costs amounting to Rs 10 lakhs in favor of the school. Celestra has now moved to small causes court against the school. A team of attorneys comprising Advocate Vandana Kumawat and Advocate Suprabh Jain, headed by Senior Counsel Advocate Haresh Jagtiani and Advocate Yashpal Jain of Oasis Legal and Advisory, argued the matter on behalf of the school. The teachers of government-run medical colleges in Gujarat went on a strike on Wednesday, accusing the administration of failing to fulfill its assurance about their demands. Hundreds of professors and lecturers affiliated to the Gujarat Medical Teachers Association were a part of the protest. GMTA members have proceeded on strike last Friday, demanding pay hike among other things, but withdrew its hours later after the government promised to find a solution. Dr. Rajneesh Patel, president of GMTA, said, "We had a high-level meeting with the government's representatives on May 7th, and we were happy that our demands were heard and the attitude of the government was positive. But we have not yet received any written proof of which demands have been accepted by the government, which is why we have called a new strike." Chief Minister Vijay Rupani said all justified demands have been accepted. As Chief Minister, I request them to withdraw the strike, as this is a time to save people together from the coronavirus infection, he said. Mr. Vilas Kenia, the CEO of Ankarwala Education Academy, Navi Mumbai, passed away yesterday at 5:20 pm. The immense vacuum created by his loss is going to be irrecoverable for the education sector. Having touched many hearts throughout the courses of his journey, Mr. Vilas Kenia's kind words, efforts and contributions will continue to inspire everyone. His sudden demise is a great loss to the education fraternity. A total of 269 IIT Jodhpur students returning to the campus have tested COVID-19 positive since February 2nd, as said by the university officials on Wednesday. With students arriving at the campus for their practical sessions, 3,000 RT-PCR tests were conducted till May 10 to curb the spread of the infection. Of the 269 students who have tested positive, 240 have fully recovered while the remaining 29 are in the process of recovery and are in isolation, Deputy Registrar Amardeep Sharma said. In view of the surging second wave and arrival of the students of their laboratory exercises, we had drawn an aggressive plan for screening and testing these students in order to keep them safe and the campus free from the infection. Upon arrival, students were directly sent to designated isolation wards where COVID tests were conducted on the fifth day, he said. The Uttar Pradesh Public Service Commission has postponed its PCS exam 2021 that was scheduled to be held from June 13. Fresh dates for the exam will be announced later, officials said. According to the notification issued by the Controller of Examination of the Commission, Arvind Kumar Mishra, on Wednesday, the exams of the Combined State Upper Subordinate Services Examination 2021, commonly known as PCS 2021, along with Assistant Conservator of Forest Range Forest Officer Preliminary Exam 2021 has been postponed till further notice. Besides, the preliminary exam for recruitment of lecturers in government intermediate colleges 2020 have also been postponed. Last month, sticking to its earlier announced dates, the commission authorities had written to the district magistrates of respective districts where the centers would be made prepared to conduct the written exam. With the students of class 10 getting promoted to class 11 without having to appear for board examinations which were cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many of them are now uncertain about what stream they should opt for in class 11 that will help in shaping their career paths. On April 14, the central government cancelled Class 10 board examinations and postponed Class 12 examinations in view of worsening COVID-19 situation in the country. Students faced a similar situation in 2020 as well, but back then they had already spent almost entire academic year in schools interacting with their teachers. Making a choice about the stream in class 11 was easier a year ago, since then students spent almost the whole year attending the school from home. They missed the guidance they would otherwise have received from their teachers. The Karnataka Examinations Authority has postponed the Karnataka CET exam due to a surge in COVID-19 cases. The examination was scheduled to be held on July 7th and 8th. The entrance examination will now be held on August 28th and 29th in two shifts. The government has also postponed the Kannada language test, which was scheduled to be conducted on July 9th. The exam will now be conducted on August 30th. Karnataka Higher Education Minister C.N. Ashwath Narayan informed about the postponement of Karnataka CET exam through a tweet on Wednesday. Considering the increasing number of #COVID-19 cases in the state, the #CET 2021 test has been postponed, reads a tweet on Dr. Ashwath Narayan CN's Twitter handle. Dassault Systems has collaborated with the Indian Institute of Technology, Roper's Agriculture and Water Technology Development Hub to provide an 8-week online internship program for design and engineering students. The initiative will support the university's online internship carnival. The students can apply for the online internship at the award.iitrpr.ac.in. During the 8-week internship, the candidates will receive training on design thinking, material selection, advanced CAD, which is computer aided design practices, CFD, computation fluid dynamics, and FEA, which is finite element analysis, advanced topic in system level modeling, life cycle analysis, project management, patent search, manufacturing simulations, and techno-economic analysis. They will participate in the brainstorming sessions, patent search, and literature review. They will also learn about the preparation of patent documents. Starting from May 24th, there will be 100 interns divided into 20 teams who will participate in this competition. The winning team will be offered paid internship for 6 months at IIT Roper, which they can do as per their academic schedule and convenience. They will also be offered travel and stay at IIT Ropar to explore the possibilities of future collaboration with the mentor faculty members. Additionally, the top 5 out of 10 winning teams will be supported with a seed grant of running a startup. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website theENN.com and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.